Hi, my name is Fritz, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Fritz KO Vids. And today, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I have in my quote-unquote survival bag. Long story, boring. I have quite a few different things here in this bag. So, first one, I have a Gerber knife. And honestly, this is probably not what I actually should be showing you guys. We should start with the bag itself. This bag is a Coleman H2O water bag, and it's not really actually supposed to be probably used the way that I am using it. And I still have the water pouch. So, that's pretty cool. And that's the number one neat thing to have. It's a filter and a water pouch. So, I'm just going to start unbagging all this. And the whole purpose for this video here today is to possibly give you guys a good example of what I'm using, or if, hey, I've never made my own little camping / survival bag, what are the necessities or good emergency items that I could have in my bag? Well, this could serve as a good example of that. Alright, number one, we're in the pouch, and I have 410 buckshot, I have 22 subsonics, and the whole reason I have that is because on my waistline and on my belt, I will be carrying my Cabre 410 45, and these are actually 45s in here. This is a pretty nice little deal. And I will be showing me shooting this right about now. Okay. This is the Cabre. It's cool. I have a 22 adapter for it here. It shoots 22. So, and I made a little pouch for it. I actually made this holster, and it's actually for a stock band from Walmart for $5, and I just sewed it. Folded it like this, and then, I folded it like that, then I folded it over like this and sewed it. I mean, really, I put the gun in it periodically, obviously unloaded to, to make it to fit, and then I got this Velcro. So, and it's actually got quite a bit of, like, it's not coming out of there. You know what I mean? This is snug. This is nice. I feel comfortable. I feel safe. If it was loaded, I would carry it with the safety on. Alright, moving forward here. What else do I have in my bag? For big items, you're out in the woods, in a survival situation, or if you're just camping with friends, you're probably going to need a decent axe. I particularly like SOG, I like Gerber, I like SOG, I like their stuff. Not all of their things, but a significant amount. And this is pretty much like a tomahawk, like a war axe, but, it's fine for gathering wood for your fire. So here we go. This is the Defense Department. Possible items that you could use for defense in the situation. Alright, we're still in the top pocket here. I have tweezer. I have a guide compass. A trip compass, which is actually really nice to have. And if you're not familiar with what an actual trip compass is, you can go ahead and Google that. I would. Because if you don't know what that is or have one, you should get one. And that's it for that pocket. Alright, we're moving on to the next pouch here. I have a tarp here, and this is pretty decent. I believe I purchased this at Gander Mountain, and it's a heavy duty tarp that's in here. And whatever you want to call it, but this is not cheap. This is pretty solid. This would be like something like almost comparable to maybe like a rain tarp from an expensive tent. So that's nice. I'll be showing the video now of exactly how you would set up something like that. This is a nice little shelter. You do your little fire here. That way, I mean, even if you were stealth camping, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but when your fire's going, it'll go through. Go ahead and look up JD with the camera. The fire and the smoke will go through the trees and it'll dissipate. No one at night, it'll be harder for people to tell you're actually doing a fire, you know, depending on if you're doing a small fire or not. Alright, I also have a life straw. If you're not familiar with what that is, it lets me drink from pretty much any open water source and free of worry of pollutants. That's nice to have. I have more rope. I have a Swiss Army knife. What else do I have? Oh. I have a nice baton here, which is illegal to carry, but let's be honest. In a survival situation where someone was actually attacking me to where I had to use this, I think that would be the least of my concerns. I actually once used bear mace on a person. They were trying to stab me, and I didn't get in any trouble, so. This would actually go in the Defense Department. Alright, I have a tube. I don't know what you might want to use that for, but there's multiple options. I think the whole reason why I included this tube is I would pick up extremely dry tinder to save for starting a fire in a wet condition while I was walking around. You know, that's a good idea. Again, I know you see me with lots of different types of water purification, but like I said, I have the pouch here. You know what I mean? Where I can store water. Why would I not want to make sure that this water is appropriate for me to be drinking? And I have tablets. I again have life straw, so I have multiple options here. I have the SAS Survival Guide. This is awesome. This shows you everything from plants that you can eat to how to do all various different types of interesting things. Plants. Okay, you get the idea. This is interesting. They sell this at Barnes & Noble. I believe that's where I got it from. I have a towel. You never know when having a simple thing, simple luxury, as a towel, you would truly appreciate that, especially in an emergency situation. Some things I've taken out and used over time that I would still have, but I no longer do. There's actually a couple lighters floating around in the bottom of this. Another container. I just like this because it was neat. Hand warmers. I left the packet in there. Okay. Inside, I think I actually emptied every single little thing out here. Oh, I have a little mini glow stick. People are gonna come to find that I have an interesting soiree of things. Okay, do I have everything out of here? Oh yeah, I have an emergency food ration bar. This has a 5-year. Sorry about that. This has a 5-year shelf life. And what's neat about this is I'm skinny as heck. You guys have seen my videos. I could find off this for 5 days if I had no other food sources. This would suffice me to get me through. And I keep that with the water pack. There's actually a separate pocket in here. One for the water pack, and then in here, as you can see, one for the pouch. And this is a separate pocket, so this is cool. And I have more rope, and this is specifically with tie-offs and things for me to tie down the tarp. If you ever go camping with me and we get stranded, you will be happy that you choose me as your camping partner. Many people have before in the past. Alright, inside of my first aid kit, I have Tums. I have toothpaste. Somewhere in here, I'm pretty sure I have a mini toothbrush. Inside of here, I have all kinds of different types of prescription and non-prescription drugs one may need. I have Zofran, which is if you get a stomach ache. I have Tylenol. I have ibuprofen. I think I have a painkiller in there. That's life. I have a prescription for that. Long story boring. Here's more Zofran. I have super glue. You can use that to stop. Um, you can use that to pretty much cauterize a wound. Close the wound. I have a nasal decongestant, like anti-flu type things, and various different types of medication here. I have rubber gloves. You can use those for multiple different purposes. Inside of here, I have various different types of itch cream, burn cream, band-aids, gauze. I mean, you can see it's pretty insane. I guess we'll go through this real fast here, because if I don't, someone will ask me what the heck was in there. So, I have triple antibiotic cream. I have thermal ice. I have itch relief cream. I have antiseptic towels, alcohol, and the other type. I have actually a lot of those. I have large and small band-aids here. Alright, what other different types of creams do I have? It's been a while since I've looked through them. More band-aids. First aid cream. This is for severe laceration. That's pretty cool. Burn relief. I have 2 packages of burn relief cream in here. I knew it was in here. Alright, good. Alright, we'll get all this back together here, because my first aid kit is very important to me. And it should be to anyone, honestly. I mean, you're going to go out in the woods. You're going to take your kids out in the woods. Be responsible. Make sure you're prepared. I mean, I was a Boy Scout, so maybe for Boy Scouts that just comes easy, but it just seems like the thing to do. Now, if you guys have some cool survival kits, I'd like to see them. If you'd like to friend me on Facebook, go ahead and send me a friend's request. Show me your survival kit. We'll share it, maybe make a video, post it on YouTube. Yeah, that would be cool. Top 10 subscriber survival kits, and the person with the coolest survival kit, I'll give a cool prize to. Like a new knife or something. I'll think of an interesting prize. You guys can share your opinions on what I should give you guys to be reasonable here. A man of limited means. Alright. Wow, this went really fast. Okay, so I mean, this is all my stuff, guys. It's a lot of stuff, and this is what I take normally out with me in the woods. Not necessarily always the gun, not necessarily always the axe, but all these other items, the knife, the baton. I wouldn't take the bullets if I wasn't taking the gun, but if I was going out for an extended stay, I would take the gun. I have a granola bar. I left that out of here. I'm actually going to eat this now and then replace this at a later date. That's good. Well, guys, thank you for watching my YouTube videos. If you like this, hit the like button, and if you want more videos like this, please subscribe.